Some very important information in terms of the background of our financial statements. We've spoken about the fact that we need to give our information to other people, to users, external users. So here we've got to be very careful that we give them what they need, that there is a consistent approach to this, and that we follow the rules in terms of creating this information. How do we present the financial information? How do we present that? We present that in what we call our annual financial statement, our IFRS, financial statements. So these are terms that all means exactly the same thing. And you're going to be hearing a whole bunch of different types of things all along the way. Financials, annual financial statements, AFS, AFS, whatever it's the same thing. The format for how we put these together is provided by what we call IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standards. And you can see it is international. This also means it's very valuable for you as a student. You're studying a standard and you're studying a set of rules that is accepted overseas. It is international. The financial stuff and the accounting that you're doing here now is accepted throughout pretty much most of the world. These are international financial reporting standards. So we're looking at how to report our financial information. I'm saying you should be using some kind of standard. You must make sure you do it the same way as everyone else. And the standards that we've adopted and that we're going to be using are international, which is great. It means you can go work in pretty much any country in the world, which is fantastic. So the South African accountants are very well liked and very well employed all over the country and all over the world because we study international financial reporting standard, IFRS. The objective of these financial statements is to provide the users with useful information about the financial performance, financial position, changes in financial position, so they make economic decisions. The most important thing at the moment I want you to get is the concept of the information being useful. Useful is a very relevant or very relative term. Useful is going to depend on the users, it's going to depend on what they're looking for. So we're going to be very careful about that. What attributes must the financial information have in order to be useful? Okay? We need to make sure that we understand what useful means before we just go and create the information we think we should put in there and everyone else says, but this has no value to me. IFRS, our standards, says that there is a conceptual framework. There's a framework that we need to use and it discusses these attributes. So what must these financial statements have in order to be useful? And IFRS tells us what that is, and that's in the conceptual framework, and these are known as qualitative characteristics. So you need to learn that. What are the qualitative characteristics of the financial information in order for them to be useful? So we need to take a look at that next.